Hi guys, I know it's been a while since I posted a video, and it's because I got a new job, and I haven't had a day off. Today's my first day off in a week, or a week and a half, or something like that. And I haven't really been playing games, except for the last few days. I finally completed Suikoden 3. I might do a game discussion on that, my final thoughts and stuff. But I wanted to get this out of the way, and as you can see, it's my PS1 collection. This is probably my favorite system for RPGs. A lot of my favorite games are in here. The PS1 and the PS2 are kind of like my meat and potatoes in my collection, and of course my PSP. But yeah, the PSP, PS2, and PS1 are definitely like the meat and potatoes of my collection. And I'll get to the PS2 games later. And my camera might die, so I'm gonna try to get this done with as little rambling as possible. First, I'll show the games that that aren't RPGs, I guess. It's Medal of Honor. I've had this since I was a kid. It's actually a pretty good game. I played it like last year, so I mean, it's no Call of Duty, Modern Warfare, but there's still like the music in it I like a lot, and there's voice acting in it, which was pretty cool. So yeah, for a non-RPG, an old school first-person shooter, this is not that bad. Fear Effect 2. I've only played the beginning of this, and that was when I was in high school. So I don't know. My brother, he was the one that told me to play these, and this is the prequel. And I borrowed it from a friend, and we lost touch, and unfortunately, I still have his copy. But it looks like a beautiful game. I don't know too much about it. For its time, the graphics look pretty top notch. But that's Fear Effect 2. Grandia, which I showed in my pickups video. I recently just got this for $30, so not a bad find, and it's complete and mint. 1,000 Arms. Another game I'm super excited to play. Front Mission 3. Can't wait to dive into this series. I'm probably going to play it after I beat the game I'm playing on the dual screen. Moving right along is Parasite Eve 1. Case is cracked, but I've had this. This was my original copy. I was like 15 when this game came out. Blew my mind away. I'm a huge Parasite Eve fan. It's the reason why I bought a PSP, because I saw that I saw Third Birthday. I'm like, oh, that looks like Aya, and I read it and I'm like, holy shit, this is a fucking third Parasite Eve game. So I bought the PSP, and the PSP game isn't as good as the PS1 games, but it's still good in my opinion. But Parasite Eve, one of my favorite games. Its sequel, I still need to beat this. I always get stuck in the puzzle at the end. I believe I said I don't know if I said that before, but there's this puzzle in the end that you have to move around. It's just a difficult puzzle, and it used to drive me fucking berserk when I was a teenager, and maybe now I can finally have the patience and just figure it out and finally beat this game, because I love this game. It's not as good as the first one, but it's still good in my opinion. A good hybrid of RPG and survival horror. We have Final Fantasy VII, of course. Final Fantasy VIII, greatest hits version. We got Final Fantasy IX. Metal Gear Solid, one of my favorite games of all time. This is when I realized that video games could be like movies, like just as good as movies, and the story in this is just, it just blew me away when this game came out. I believe I was in 9th grade or something, but I was watching my best friend Adam play it, and me and my brother just went out and got it the next day. And I remember beating this was a big deal, but I recently played it, and I beat it in like 2 days, and that's a quick playthrough in my opinion. I think it's because I remembered everything, like literally I remembered everything. I couldn't believe it, but it's a great game, classic. We got Chrono Cross. I love Chrono Trigger, and I played Chrono Cross first, but I wish I did it the other way. I wish I played Chrono Trigger then Chrono Cross, but two very good games in my opinion. This is my original copy of Suikoden. I found this cool story about this game. I found this at the CD Trader where I shop at now. But this was when this game came out. It was 1996. So that was a while ago. Like 16 years, 15 years, I'm not sure. But they didn't sell video games at the time. This was in it was in their bins. I was looking through heavy metal CDs. I like a lot of heavy metal, and I pulled this out, and I just started playing Final Fantasy VII, and like my friend Adam was getting me into RPGs, and I was like, what the fuck is this? I saw Konami, and I looked at it, and then I look in the back, I'm like, holy shit, this is an RPG. And it was only like $8 or something like that, and I just said fuck it. I went over and I paid the $8 and I took it home, and it has a cool little ad for Vandal Hearts, which is a game I need to get actually. But yeah, man, this particular game, this copy is old as fuck, man, and it has its wear and tear, but it means a lot to me. It's the first RPG I ever completed. I stopped playing Final Fantasy VII to beat this, and this is just a beautiful masterpiece of a game, if you ask me. Followed by its sequel, Suikoden 2. Like if Suikoden 1 couldn't get more perfect, they perfected it in Suikoden 2, in my opinion. Just two games. I highly recommend you play these games back to back. Just play them as one game. You will not regret it. Legacy of Kain. I got this recently at the same CD Trader, along with Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver. I don't know when I'll eventually get to these. I started playing this and I wasn't really feeling it that much. It's an action RPG, kind of like Zelda, but with instead of a elf kid saving a princess, you're a vampire sucking everyone's blood. But it was kind of hard of a game, and I don't know if I like it. I just got it because when I was a teenager, it was cool as shit. So I saw it and I was pretty excited, and I started playing it, and I was like, no, it's not that good. It doesn't hold up. We got Breath of Fire 4. Can't wait to get back into this. Breath of Fire 3 is one of my favorite games of all time. We got the Final Fantasy, really beat up version of the Final Fantasy anthology. Comes with Final Fantasy 5 and Final Fantasy 6. Final Fantasy 6 is one of my favorite Final Fantasies ever. This brings back really good memories. I used to play it on the Super NES. Final Fantasy Chronicles, which has Chrono Trigger and Final Fantasy 4, two of my favorite RPGs of all time. Classic RPGs. Chrono Trigger, at first I didn't really like it, and then I was like, what the fuck is everyone talking about? And then, because everyone says, oh, Chrono Trigger's the best, and da-da-da, but as I got to the end of the game, I was like, oh, okay, this is probably one of the best RPGs I've ever played. So, highly recommend, if you don't have, a Super Nintendo, I highly recommend finding a copy. just to have in your collection so you can play it. We got Threads of Fate with that's the front cover. I actually had to print out because it was missing the cover, but it had the back, and I think I did a good job. See, it folds out. It's like cardboard. It's not computer paper. We have Wild Arms, which is, I'm playing this now and I'm really enjoying it. Can't wait to dive in it more. I'm probably gonna play it after this video. Yeah, it's a great game so far. Like I said in my last video, it's taken me 16 years to finally say, fuck it, I'm gonna sit down and play Wild Arms. And then I have its sequel, Wild Arms 2. I have all the Wild Arms games. It's just these two are the only ones for the PS1. Now this game is Persona 2 Eternal Punishment. It's one of my favorite games in the Persona series. I think Part 3 so far has been my favorite out of the ones I played. But this and Innocent Sin, I played them back to back. I played Innocent Sin and then I played this. And excuse me, oh, I'm tired. Sorry. I highly recommend you, if you're gonna play this game, that you play Innocent Sin first for the PSP, and then you play this right afterwards, because it's pretty much the like one big game in my opinion. And if you play Innocent Sin and then might play something else in between, you might forget exactly what happens in Innocent Sin. But beautiful game in my opinion. Great story, and for a PS1 title, it's just really fucking awesome of a game. You know, it started evolving around this game to what Persona is now. But this is a really good game. I don't know if it's worth $80, $90 that I paid for it, but if you can afford it, I highly recommend it. Xenogears, another game I need to go back and complete. I had like 15 hours into this game, and then it was around the time I was like moving out on my own. I was like 19 or something, and you know, I stopped playing it, didn't get back to it. But this is a great game. You know, it has excuse me, mech warriors and traditional RPG gameplay. Awesome story, awesome cinematics, and in the beginning it has one of the coolest videos, intros, and in my opinion most memorable. I remember being very young and being blown away by that intro video. But I eventually will get back to this, and I want to get the Xeno Saga games as well. And the last game I guess I'm showing is Legend of Dragoon, which is again it belongs to the same person that owns Fear Effect 2. He let me borrow this, and I never. It took me forever to play and complete, but I did about 2.5 years ago, and a lot of people love this game and they sing it high praise, but in my opinion, it's a mediocre RPG. I mean, the story's kind of your typical RPG. It's not told very well. The dialogue isn't that great. That's what got me the most. I was like, man, the story's it's bland. It's not a bad game. It's just me personally, and I didn't enjoy it. I was expecting a lot more. And then another thing that I didn't like, that everyone else praises, is the battle system. You don't just press like attack or a spell or whatever. Like every attack, once you hit attack, you have to hit a combination of buttons that it's kind of like real time. It'll go on the screen, and once it hits the center, you'll have to hit whatever, you know, the corresponding buttons. and that's annoying in my opinion for games like this, especially if you're level grinding or whatever, because you do that with every single character, every single battle. You have to like fucking real time, and it's fucking annoying. You're doing combos every single battle, and I don't know. I like turn-based RPGs, but I like to relax and play them, you know, and strategize and think. And I don't want to fucking I don't want to play Dance Dance Revolution basically when I'm playing an RPG. So that's my gripe about it. It's not a bad game. For its time, for its time, the graphics were just beautiful. That's one thing good about it, and it had CG cinematics, which is for its time. Again, I think I remember hearing that this game took like 4 years to make. So it's not a bad game. It's just, if what I said isn't your cup of tea, then don't play it, because you're not gonna enjoy it. I like to level grind a lot and stuff like that, and it was just really fucking tedious with this. I just got tired of the battle system real quick, and the story wasn't told very well. Who knows? Maybe if I give it another playthrough. It's been 2.5 years. I doubt it, but yeah, and that's basically my PS1 collection. It always seems like it's more when it's on the shelf, and then when you go through, you make a collections video, it's not really that much. Some of my favorite games are in these piles, and yeah, I guess I'm sorry that I sound tired. It's because I am. So I don't know what else to say. I'm gonna end this video, and thanks for to all my subscribers. I think it's like 6 now, which is pretty awesome. At least 6 people. I have 6 people that I can relate to, and thanks for leaving comments. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna try to get to my PlayStation 2 collection soon. I was gonna do it after this video, but I want to get some game time in. My son's taking a nap, so I think I might play Wild Arms for a little bit, and also I might do a game discussion of Suikoden 3. Depends on how long I wait. And yeah, I might have a discussion on the .hack games, mainly because I have the first 3, Infection, Mutation, and Outbreak. All those games I got used for $15, around $15, and I want to know why the hell the 4th game is $80. What the fuck, man? I'm kind of a completionist. I like having, once I start getting games in a series, I like to finish it. And I haven't played the Doc Hack games yet, so I'm not sure if they're good games or not. But is quarantine fucking worth it? Because I highly doubt it. That's a huge difference in price. It might like $15, and then boom, like what asshole said, oh, I'm gonna make the 4th one $80 fucking complete, because I want it complete with the DVD and the manual and everything. But yeah, what the fuck. So I might devote a whole video just for that, or something. But again, I just wanted to get my PlayStation 1 collection video out of the way. Sorry if I seem kind of out of it. I am. I'm fucking tired. I get back in the grind tomorrow, and then I have a brutal ass weekend at work. So yeah, man. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for leaving comments. Thanks for watching the videos. Feel free to leave a comment if you like, and have a great day. Bye.